All right, before we get started, man, this is a PSA for all the dads out there. I'm representing the dads today. All right. If you have bought that special someone on Father's Day a tie, a pair of white socks, 6-pack Hanes, a Phillips head screwdriver, anything of that nature that I'm sure will be much appreciated. But we want fly gifts too. We do. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Impactful gifts for Father's Day. Take that Phillips head screwdriver back. Take those white socks back. Take that tie back. And watch this video. Get an idea of what to get dad for Father's Day. Sign, Fathers of America. Let's get into it. YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, Dedrick Alex Jr. And I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. And as always, man, it's positive energy, it's positive vibes. And most importantly, it is positive vibes only. All right, so today we're back with a special video, a recommendation video for all the dads out there, man. So happy Father's Day. We're fastly approaching at the recording of this video. We're a little over a week out from Father's Day, so I got 7 recommendations here to kind of, you know, show dad some love, give him something to wear on an everyday basis, help him get through his day at work, going out on a date, having a little bit of fun, feeling good about himself, smelling good, doing his thing. You know, fragrances has a special magical power to it. And dads want to smell good as they're going out and doing their thing, feel good, confidence, all that. All right. But before we get started, this video is brought to you by my friends over at So Avant Garde. So this weekend, June 6th, my phone just fell, June 6th through June 9th, we have 30% off on fragrances on So Avant Garde using my code Dedrick30. All right, so take the opportunity to show love to dad. They have an amazing library of fragrances, sample sets, discovery sets for you to tap into. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. Father's Day 2025. We got some fragrances that'll cover pretty much everything that dad has going on. All right, so let's get into it. Up first, most of these fragrances today, by the way, well, not most of them, yeah, they got a masculine dad vibe to it. All right, so here we go. Up first, from the house of Brioni, we have Brioni The EDP. Brioni The EDP. This is a very classic scent. You get some violet leaf, you get some apple, you get some woods here. It's very fresh, very masculine. It's super versatile for many things. This could be something for dad if he's going to the office. This could be something for dad, man, if you just know he just kind of, you know, chilling out, you know, maybe going to handle some business throughout the day. Dad going out on, you know, going to lunch, you know, just this could be an everyday masculine versatile fragrance that, in my opinion, I think a lot of fathers would appreciate this type of scent. You know, it's not a very, you know, sweet and fruity, boyish type of scent. No, it definitely has qualities that it can work for any time, any place, anywhere. And it's just set up with that masculine mass appeal. And it's really, really good. Brioni makes some really great fragrances, and this is one for sure to tap into. From the house of Brioni, we have Brioni The EDP. Brioni EDP. All right. Up next, wow, one of the very best leather fragrances that I've experienced, and I've experienced a lot of good ones, but this one is up there. From probably one of the most underrated brands in all of the fragrance world. From the house of Plume Impressions, we have, I believe it's called Elegance Cure. Elegance Cure. Probably butchering that, but listen to my testimony on this fragrance. Beautiful juniper berry and like this bergamot up top. You get some amber in here, and then you get this renowned presence of a leather. It's not a harsh leather. It kind of comes off like suede-like, soft, kind of plushy, kind of suede in here. And it just blended so well. The opening of this thing is tremendous. I cannot speak enough to the brilliance of Plume Impressions. They have some amazing fragrances. I probably have 7 or 8 from the house, and each experience that I have has been outstanding. And if Dad is somebody who is about his business, but you know Dad likes to step out. He might go to cigar lounge with the fellas. He might be stepping out with that special someone. You know, he gets fly, he takes care of himself, and he kind of has that gentleman esquire vibe to him. This is a fragrance to look out for Dad with. This could be his special occasion fragrance. This could be his stepping out fragrance for sure. And if he's a fan of leather and a fan of that masculine vibe, this is one to look into. The amber in this fragrance really brings it home in the dry down. So that leathery amber combination in the base really shows up. It transitions beautifully into 3 different stages of this fragrance, but this stuff is absolutely awesome. Highly recommend it. I highly recommend it so much, I hope my dad's not watching, but he might be getting this for Father's Day because it just kind of fits that vibe. All right, from the House of Plume Impressions, we have Elegance Cure. I know I'm probably butchering that, but this fragrance is beautiful. Up next, one of the best discoveries for me personally in 2025. This is an absolute banger from the house of Nunos. We have Akigala Mandarino, the Extrait. Wow. Passion fruit, apple, mandarin orange. In the top of this fragrance, man. Some woods, a little bit of spice. It's fruity. When I say fruity, it's not like a traditional like bubblegum fruitiness. No, it's not. This is something for Dad if he's looking to really kind of separate himself when he steps into like the office, or if he's going to church, or if he's going to an event. This is one that's going to bring the attention. The performance on this is incredible. It's incredible. And I can't emphasize enough how beautiful this opening is. But if you know he's all about separating himself, he's not about competition. He is his own competition. He knows when he steps in the room, he is that guy. This is one to definitely look into. Some people who are watching this video might not be into the fragrance world conversation, so I'm going to spare you the comparisons. I'm just going to talk to you about this set. This is outstanding. It is outstanding. One of the best discoveries that I've got my nose on in 2025. Definitely. This is awesome stuff right here, man. Don't sleep on it. From the House of Nunos, we have Akigala Mandarino for the dad who is trying to, when he steps out, it's intentional. It's on purpose. Akigala Mandarino is one of those ones. It is good for sure. Up next, we're going to kind of switch up the vibe a bit here. This fragrance literally stopped me in my tracks. I got it in, sprayed it on my hand, sprayed it on the inside of my arm. That's typically what I do with my newer fragrance, kind of get a vibe for them for the rest of the day. Truly blown away by this tropical mango oud masterpiece. And I'm going to butcher this name. From the house of Greti. I believe this is from their Privé collection. This is Rylato. I think it is Rylato. I know I'm butchering that. Beautiful bottle. Now these bottles for, I believe the Privé line, this is a plush. It's a plush sensation on here. But let's get to the fragrance. If you know, oh my goodness, if you know for a fact that Dad might kind of know his stuff when it comes to fragrances, let's say Dad has like a small collection, he might have a bottle of Polo, he might have a bottle, maybe he even has a Creed Aventus or a Silver Mountain Water. Maybe Dad is kind of tapped in with a bottle of Dior Homme or something like that. He's on his vibe, he's on his gentleman walk. But you know that he's interested in something unlike anything else. Here you go. Tropical fruity notes in here, beautiful mango, a oud in here that is special. This is a masculine fragrance that is built on a unique flair with that mango and that tropical. When you spray this initially in the air, you're gonna think, oh, that's very fruity, that's very tropical, but then you're gonna get these spices, then you're gonna get some woods, then you're gonna get this oud, and the oud grabs a hold of the fruitiness as it continues to develop. Monstrous performer, gets out and run, has some great CIs. As I was maneuvering through the house, I just was smelling it throughout the house. But the oud here, it does intensify. It's not a soft oud. It's not an oud that is just, standing by and looking innocent. No. When the oud comes on in the mid and the base of this fragrance, it just really gathers the fruitiness from the mango, all the different tropical notes in here, the spices, and it keeps it at bay. And then that masculinity, that sex appeal, that man of mystery vibe really comes out with this fragrance. Get a sample. I believe the Privé line from Gritty is a little bit more than the original line, but it's worth a try. It's worth a sample to see what this is about. And this is not going to be for everybody. So if you know your dad is simple, clean and fresh, blue fragrance type of guy, he's not really looking for a lot of excitement, just wants to smell clean and fresh, this ain't going to be for him. But if your dad knows a little bit something, whether your uncle, your grandpa, whoever, if they know a little something about fragrances, they got like a little collection, they know what they got going on, and you want to get them something that is truly going to be probably not like anything in their collection, check out this one from the house of Gritty from the Privé line. We have, I believe it's called Rialto? Not Riley, not it. Rialto. We're gonna go with that, and I know that I'm butchering the name, but this stuff is phenomenal. Stay tuned for more on this fragrance. I'm gonna put it up against some of the favorite mangoes that you guys love, because I think this is better. All right. Up next, if we're going on vacation, if we're going fishing, if we're hanging out in the summer, this is a great fragrance for dad to not have to worry about nothing. He can smell clean, he can smell fresh, he can smell citrusy, he can have a little spice to him. From the fragrance from the house of Perroy, we have Tangerine Pearl. Simple as put, you get some grapefruit. There's like grapefruit, balmy citrus here with some ginger. Beautiful. Little musky here as well, but a lot of the ginger and kind of like that sparkly grapefruit, bergamot like type of, it's like a citrus combo. It doesn't list orange or tangerine in the notes, but it's definitely like if somebody took a fresh squeezed orange, fresh squeezed grapefruit, fresh squeezed lemon, bergamot, and just kind of swirled it around. This is what this smells like. And how do I know that? Because I've done it before. I'm from the South, so certain lemonades and stuff like that, I've had them and they're really good. But anyway, I digress. But if dad's going out to have some fun on a hot summer day, he's going on vacation, he's going fishing, he's going on a boat ride, and dad is out living his best life, might be retired, might just be doing whatever the hell he wants to do because he's worked so hard to get to this point where he can enjoy every single day to the fullest and do whatever he wants to do. And during the summertime, he's doing just that. Check out Tangerine Pearl from Perroy. I urge getting a sample of this. This stuff is awesome, affordable as well. And with the 30% off with Dedrick 30, man, this could be a great pickup for dad. Perroy has some great fragrances. I've smelled quite a few of them, but this has been my favorite. A special one for the summer and a really good one for dad if he's outdoors having a good time during the summer. From the house of Perroy, Tangerine Pearl. Tangerine Pearl. All right, up next we got another one from the house of Plume Impression. This is called, I believe it's pronounced Q-Tall from Plume Impressions. Beautiful apricot, pink pepper, patchouli, iris, amber. This stuff is elegant and it is attractive. If Pops is somebody who is constantly dressed up, if he's walking around dressed like my guy Darian, bow tie the fragrance guy, who's the cleanest dude in the world, if he is taking his approach, even on his off days, he's wearing a crisp white polo button up, some designer jeans and some all white shoes, he's going to the office, suit and tie. A date night for him is suit and tie. Like if he is bossed up on that level of fashion, this is something for dad. If he's clean cut, if he's at the barber's every week, if he's getting the beard taken care of every week, he's really tapped in into being the best version of himself, and he's not concerned about who has anything to say about it. This is for him. Oh my God, off the atomizer. As you wear this, the apricot and pink pepper and patchouli really do their thing in the opening. It comes off very masculine, very attractive. But as it dries down, that iris shows up. Oh my God, it's like this, it's a powdery, earthy style of an iris here, man. It's beautiful. The woods in here do their thing. This stuff is awesome. There's ambery warmth to the fragrance. You could, with this, you could really dress this up. You could keep it casual as well. Probably won't catch me or probably, anyone who knows about this fragrance wearing this with a sweatsuit or something like that. But this is a dress up fragrance. This is a go out fragrance. This is I'm stepping out doing my thing fragrance. And if dad is on that type time, especially how he presents himself, if he ain't wearing t-shirts and shorts and he ain't, when he step out, it's game time every time. Check out this one from the House of Plume Impression. This stuff is amazing. It is called Q Tall. I think it's Q Tall. Again, Plume Impressions is highly underrated. A lot of you guys are sleeping on the house, but they're definitely worth a try. Definitely worth some samples, definitely worth a discovery set. Great, great, great fragrances, man, for sure. All right, up next and last and definitely not least, this is an everyday crisp and clean fragrance. Something that you don't have to figure out. You know what it's going to do. You know what it provides. And if you know that dad is not, he can care less. He can care less about fragrance profiles. He can care less about this for the winter, this for the summer. He just want to be clean. He just want to be fresh. And that is it. And what do you have here? From the House of Banana Republic, we're talking Linen and Vetiver. Now look at that dent for me. I've had this for about a year. And I do everything with this fragrance. I wear it to the gym. My God. I wear it to work. I wear it to run errands. I wear it to pretty much do everything. This soapy, clean vetiver here, crisp and clean linen. Little bit of musk, a little bit of a citrus in here. Kind of has this kind of green, fresh green, like really fresh and green appeal to it, especially in the opening. But this stuff is absolutely sensational. It beyond works. It will go above and beyond the Call of Duty for anything that you need. And this is a decent performer too for a freshie. For a clean scent, man, I get roughly around a solid 6 to 7 hours with this. And if I'm out in the heat and I'm moving around and my body temperature's up and all that's going down, I mean, this fragrance has a tendency to really linger. And I'm like, well, okay, Linen and Vetiver, y'all trying to do your thing. And if you know about the Banana Republic line, I think this is not, I don't know if this is the Icon line or not, but if you know about this line with these particular bottle styles, some big time sleepers. Now, Linen and Vetiver, I'm not gonna lie, it's out there for probably much cheaper prices than what's on So Avant-Garde. Get it for the best price that you can, because the value is the fragrance itself. But if you can't, you can also save that 30%. I think these are right under $100 on So Avant-Garde plus 30%, but you could definitely find that out there cheaper in rack stores and things like that. And be fully transparent with you guys, because I get it. You want to do something nice. You might be on a budget, and this is a beyond budget friendly fragrance. It's not gonna, it doesn't smell cheap. It doesn't smell like no thought or no effort went into it at all. I have a bunch of Banana Republic fragrances, and they all have value in my collection. And for the prices that I got them for, very happy with what I get from them. But if you can't find it out there, and you know what I'm talking about might be something or might be right up dad's alley, you can definitely find this one on So Avant-Garde. Use that code, get that 30% off. And Pops will probably be happy with this one for sure. From the House of Banana Republic, we're talking Linen and Vetiver. Linen and Vetiver. Great everyday do-it-all fragrance. All right, so there you have it. Those are the 7 recommendations that I have for you guys. Again, this weekend, Friday 6/6 all the way through Sunday 6/9, I believe. 6/6 through 6/9, 30% off. Dedrick 30. We're running into Father's Day weekend, which is the following Sunday. Get dad something nice. Put back the white socks. Take back the tie. leave the Phillips head screwdriver and all that where it's at. You know, I guarantee you, I can't guarantee it, but majority, I'm assuming, if someone smells something and they can connect with it, you get the biggest smile on their face. They feel really, really good about it. They want to wear it. They want to connect with it. It kind of becomes a part of the wardrobe. And looking at dad on Father's Day, liking something, smelling good, that'd be a good feeling, I'm sure. All right, so y'all have a great Father's Day. All my dads out there. Fathers are important in this world. Fathers are important, and thank y'all for all y'all do, for sure. I'm a father myself, so it's nothing like being a dad, especially to my 3 sons. So I love them, love being a father, and I also love smelling good. All right, so I think we got it all covered today. See you guys on the next one. Splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world is exactly what you are going to get back. All right, peace, y'all. Happy Father's Day again, dads. Salute. Splacker.